Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about the DXY. So at the moment it's doing the pullback. Yeah, in the last video I showed you two options. One escalation count should it get above $105.77, but ultimately the resistance here was the 105.77 level. However, it hasn't really reached that level. So that would have been a great target for the fifth wave after our first target, which was down here, was actually broken. However, because it rallied but didn't reach the next target, I'm going to make a small change to the count. Nothing significant, but it will impact targets a little bit, and I will explain to you why, so that you understand my thought process. So initially we talked about a target for that yellow fifth wave. Target was 104.50, whatever, 55, yeah? As you can see, we reached that perfectly here. There, yeah? Now, because it then rallied higher, I assumed it goes to the extension target, which it didn't. What does that mean? Looking at this from looking at the context, the way I have it labeled now really puts too much emphasis on this fifth wave to the upside. It seems very much, yeah, it seems a little bit over, you know, too much proportion here really in terms of the fifth wave is just too long compared to the remaining waves, okay? So from that point of view, I'm thinking or rethinking this, and I say, okay, it makes much more sense the wave 5 indeed did finish here, because that was the target. We saw a strong reaction, okay, something like this. It fits better with the proportions, because if I have it like that, the fifth wave also, first of all, it didn't even reach target, so turned in the middle of nowhere. And it's not a 5-wave move. Okay, it looks like a 3-wave structure. So for me at the moment, it makes more sense to label the A wave as complete. You might now ask, okay, why did it make a new high then? Well, in a B wave, yeah, you can get an overshooting one. Yeah, so in this case, I would probably label it A wave down, B wave up, and we come down now in a C wave. That can still go a little lower. We can, it doesn't need to though, not much more. Unfortunately with these B waves, they are always difficult, because for example here in this ABC, this could be a so-called running flat where the C wave doesn't go below the low of the A wave. Certainly what we can see is that key support is around that 103.85 level. So that will be the first support level. Just by looking at the length A to C, we can take the length of the A wave, go to the high of the B wave, and then we can see that the 1.618 extension, which is an ideal target for the C wave, would be at $104. So keep an eye on the $104 level. But yeah, this is sort of how I see it at the moment. Now this means we need to adjust targets here a little bit for this support area down. Okay, because the wave 5 ended here now and not there. Now that means we could in theory get a pullback that goes down that much, but I think it might not even go down that much. This is support, this is not necessarily target. So if we talk about target, I'd be looking here at the moment at this sort of $104 level, based on the length of the A wave and the C wave. Yeah, this is sort of at the moment how I see it, but understand this support area down there is really as support. Only if this breaks, I would expect a new low. Until then, I would expect here maybe a little bit lower in the B wave and then higher based on the latest price action. There is also another alternative, which is very similar. Actually, we can't really see a major difference at this stage. We couldn't really tell the difference because it will move in a very similar way. The other count that I've got is that the A wave sits here, the B wave sits here, that we're already in the C wave, and that we rallied in the C wave, that we rally in the C wave, yeah, in an ending diagonal. That this move up was a wave 1, this here now is a wave 2, therefore we should get a similar pullback, then we should rally in a 3, 4, 5. The difference doesn't matter so much. In both scenarios I would expect a little lower, ideally, but not much more necessarily. can do though, but not necessarily. I think $104 is a key support, or 103.80, and then it should rally a bit higher eventually. Yeah, but this is sort of, let's say, the new primary, the new adjustment. Doesn't really change anything, to be honest, just sort of the labels and the overall targets. But yeah, as you might remember, we talk about that we are on our way here in this ABC pattern, and the C wave eventually would complete the larger B wave. We just need to see how low does the B wave actually go, and then we can calculate targets for this yellow C wave. Okay, that's my update about the DXY. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.